play for the Clippers? Run one back. Kelly.
Hey, come on, man. Don't bogart that thing. Oh, that's it. It's history now. You can put this in the record books.
Oh, man, make a call.
Don't think we've got enough cash.
I got $20. How much you got, Choo-Choo?
Oh, no, man. I paid last time. Talk to Jackson. He got money. Coach is always laying the bread on him.
I got $30. That's it. You put it up, I'll make the run.
That's Jackson Biner, man. No way. I'm telling you, that's the guy.
This Biner's room? All right, you two stay right here. Great, huh?
Jackson Biner, born March 24, 1968, in
Huntsville, man. Huntsville, Alabama.
The
starting point guard.
Was...
Give me that, man. Jackson Biner, born March 24th, 1968, in Huntsville, Alabama. Biner, the starting point guard for the State University basketball team, was found dead yesterday evening on Kelsey Drive after his car swerved out of control and slammed into a utility pole. Biner was a consensus All-American who led the State University Wildcats to the Final Four last season before they were eliminated by Georgetown. He is survived by a mother, a sister, and 2 brothers. Funeral services will be held at the Chapel of the Bells in Huntsville.
Can I have your attention, please? We'd like to begin. Is this on? Can I have your attention, please? We'd like to begin.
I'm Scott Morris, Sports Information Director for the State University Athletic Department. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Athletic Director, Mr. Wesley Williams.
First, I would like to extend my condolences to the family of Jackson Biner. Our heartfelt sympathies go out to them back in Huntsville. As you all know, I've been here less than a month, and there's nothing in my experience, either on the court or off it, that can prepare you for a tragedy like this, except to say that these young men, these warriors, are indeed mortal.
Mr. Williams.
Coach McKay will answer any other questions that you might have. Coach McKay.
I, too, would like to extend my condolences. Jackson Biner was not only an outstanding basketball player, he was also a model student athlete. He was a kind and loving individual, a popular team member. I know that I speak for the entire coaching staff and the team when I tell you that he will be truly missed both on and off the court.
Coach McKay, were there drugs involved in Biner's death?
We're still waiting for the coroner's report. However, there was a random drug test administered 12 days ago in accordance with conference regulations. No one tested positive for drugs. In addition, the athletic department would be more than happy to release the results of those tests to the press.
But we are hearing rumors there were drugs involved in the athletic dorm the night Biner died.
We're launching a full-scale investigation. Preliminary information leads us to believe that Jackson Biner was alone in his room studying before he got into his car at about 9 o'clock the night of the accident.
But he was doing over 70 when he crashed.
I'm getting a little tired of every problem in sports being tagged as drug-related. This team is 12-2 so far for this season. We went to the Final Four last year with virtually the same players. That hardly seems like a team with a drug problem to me. I want to thank you all for coming.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have today. Thank you. Mr. Williams, I'd like you to meet a new appointee to the Athletic Council.
Adam Fisher. I teach African American history.
Nice to have you aboard.
Well, thank you, sir. I hope I can be of some help to the athletic department by serving on the council.
You can use all the help we can get. Will you excuse me?
Going for that lived-in look, huh?
Go away.
Can't. It's my job.
What are you, like the hall monitor or something?
You're, Doug Peters, right?
Yeah, man, what's it to you?
What are you, a football player?
Greco-Roman. Wrestling. I'm a wrestler.
That explains it. They give you a scholarship for that, huh?
You give a scholarship to the baton twirler. Is the food any good in this place?
It's not bad. I'm Sean Livingston. I'm one of the tutors.
Tutor.
If there's anything you need, anything, give me a call.
Well, I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of studying.
Oh, man! Jesus, great to see you.
You look great.
You look great yourself. Boy, hey, you 2 days early, man.
I could leave and come back.
Yeah, just try it. Get on in here, son. Hey, let me look at you. Oh, man. Great to see you.
Me too.
Hey, no more roster, huh?
Oh, come on. That was 2 years ago. Hey, no more beard, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. I can't say I missed them dreadlocks, though. Hey, let me grab your bags. Oh, yeah, sit down, son. Make yourself at home. Wow. So, did you get all that paperwork I sent back to Philadelphia?
Yeah, the transfer's all done, except for the financial aid. I mean, they said that I could start classes right after finals at the beginning of winter quarter.
Hey, that's great. Great. Hey, look, you know I'm teaching there now.
Criminal justice?
No. African-American history.
Oh, what?
No, well, it's only for a couple of weeks. I'm on a case.
Somebody steal any razors?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, maybe I'll sign up for your class and get an easy A.
Ah, you wish. Hey, how's your mother, man?
Oh, she's fine. She sends her best.
Sends her best. What's the catch?
I'm not in it, man.
Hey, come on. You got to see what I did to the basement, son. You're going to love this. You got your own separate entrance and everything.
Hey, Dad, I was kind of looking forward to living at the dorm.
Oh. I thought you might want to, you know, live...
Well, my friend from high school asked me to room with him. His roommate dropped out. It was a perfect opportunity.
You sure you want a roommate? What I mean is roommates always want to party, you know. If they get lucky, they'll lock you out of the room. You never get a chance to study.
Now tell me the bad part. Look, Dad, I'm gonna study. I always have. It's just that I've lived my whole life at home.
Hey, it's okay. Anything you want, son.
Great.
Come on, let's go rearrange the refrigerator.
All right, let's go, let's go. Come on, get busy, people. Choo, choo. That means you. Come on, man. We got a lot of work to do here today. Come on, man. Take a little shot. Take a little shot, dude. All right. Nice. All right. Come on.
All right, let's gather them up, Coach.
Okay, let's gather up, people.
Guys, the most important thing for us as a team is going to be to try to put Jackson Biner behind us. Now, I know that's not going to be easy, but if we can move on, if we can come together as a team, then it's going to make each and every one of you a better player and a better human being, I promise. Now, we got a new series of plays we want to learn today. We're going to try them out against Texas Western. Hey! Look, these guys are going to be gunning for you. Upsetting us will make their whole season. You better be up. They're going to run you up and down the court. Coach Holloway.
All right, let me have the first team on the floor. I want red vest on D, and I want to see some hustle out there. Move it. All right, babe. Ray. Ray, you got Biner's spot. All right. Do me proud. All right. Now, come on, people, let's get busy.
Yeah, boy.
About time.
The university received $850,000 for reaching the Final Four last season. Between gate receipts and television revenues, we grossed...
$2.5 million.
Exactly. The basketball team basically supports all other sports.
What about the football team? They made the Fiesta Bowl, didn't they?
We have 95 players on football scholarships. The basketball team grossed 5 times as much, and we only support 14 players.
What about the television deals?
10 games on ESPN, 12 on the local station, and a minimum of 3 nationally televised games on NBC. There'll be more if we reach the tournament.
Tell me about Coach McKay.
Coach McKay has a state-approved salary of $150,000. He also has a cable television show, a radio talk show, speaking engagements, a low-interest loan on his house, and a car provided by the Wildcat Alumni Club. He does commercials for a bank, Barrington Motors, and a restaurant. He has a basketball camp and an endorsement contract from an athletic shoe company that pays $100,000 a year.
We're talking about $1 million a year here, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
You told me about his income. Tell me about the man.
He's the most successful coach in college basketball.
You the tutor?
Yes. Where are your books?
That's funny. I like you. Where's my books? Where's Sean?
I don't know. I'm covering you tonight.
That's cool. So how much is the stuff you got?
How much do you want?
A couple grams.
I'm out right now.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you were covering for Sean.
I am.
Good. Then when you go get the stuff, I want you to give him a message for me. You do that?
Okay.
You tell Sean that I'm interested in the same deal Jackson got.
Jackson Biner?
Yeah.
The same deal.
Yeah, you tell him I'm interested in the exact same thing.
Okay. I'll tell him. Do you want to go through the history assignment?
What are you, crazy, man? I gotta get my sleep. You gonna take that final for me?
Is that what you want? Do you want me to take the test?
Yeah, man, get with the program. Go talk to Coach Holloway.
I got this whole thing figured out.
Already? I was looking forward to doing a little wrestling.
It's the tutors.
Tutors?
They also deal. Did you run into a guy named Sean something?
Livingston, yeah, I met him yesterday.
Yeah, well, I just met with Choo-Choo Lavelle. He wants 2 grams of coke and somebody to take a test for him.
Well, you better study. We want him to fail.
He also said he wants the same deal that Biner got.
Okay, that makes sense because this Sean fella, right? He says to me, if there's anything you need, just ask, right? Like anything, like quote unquote.
Well, he's probably talking quantity. So why don't you hit this guy Sean up for a buy? We tie him to Jackson Biner.
You know, something bothers me about all this stuff. It's so out in the open, you know? Everybody's so casual about it.
This whole athletic program is out in the open. Let's just wrap this up and get out of here.
All right.
Place looks nice. I like what you've done with it.
I wanted to talk to you about something I heard about in the halls.
What's that?
Well, we were talking before, and you said, you know, if I ever needed anything. Did you mean like anything?
I meant anything. What did you have in mind?
The Biner deal.
The Biner deal? What are you talking about?
Well, you know, I've been talking to Choo-Choo Lavelle.
And?
And, well, he was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, you know, that you were the guy to talk to if, you know, if I wanted to get the Biner deal.
You want to fix Greco-Roman wrestling, huh? Oh, wait, I'll call Vegas. I'll see what kind of a line they're putting out.
No, what I'm talking about, like, next time you do the basketball thing, I think I could be a big help.
I don't know you, pal. And who said there's going to be a next time?
Well, no, wait a minute. I'm Doug Peters. I'm a real bad boy from my old school. Go ahead and check it out. They threw me out for dealing.
So?
So I got a lot of money and access to a whole lot more. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of future in Greco-Roman wrestling.
You think you could get your hands on $10,000?
More.
Maybe we can talk.
That was the district attorney's office. They suggested we continue on the drug case and pursue point shaving at the same time. They think they may be related.
You mean point shaving for cocaine?
Yeah, well, it happened a couple of years ago down south. Players get into a guy for coke money, wind up fixing the game. It's possible one may have led to the other. Toxicological report. It shows that cocaine was found probably in crack form in the bloodstream of the decedent.
A lot of cocaine.
Yeah, did this Sean Livingston character mention anything about dealing?
Well, to tell you the truth, Captain, I really didn't get a chance to ask. I was so stunned after he told me about fixing games with Biner.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to find evidence of an actual fix. All we've got now is hearsay. Listen, see if you can find out what game they're talking about, how much money is involved, and try to find out who this guy's laying his bets off with.
Okay, sounds good.
So, what do you want to be, son?
Dad, I'm only a freshman.
Hey, it is never too soon to start thinking about a major.
Actually, I was kind of thinking pre-law.
Oh, cut my heart out. Couldn't you be something more respectable? You know, like a doctor, a businessman, a politician. Just kidding. Yeah.
Adam Fisher?
Yeah.
I'm Larry McKay.
Yeah, I know who you are. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Could we have a moment, son?
Oh, sure thing. I'll see you later, Professor Fisher, and thanks for your help again.
Anytime, young man. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. I want to talk to you about Charles Lavelle.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo is running the risk of
becoming ineligible. The boy studies hard. It's just academics aren't his long suit.
Well, what can I do to help?
I just wanted to ask that you give him every consideration when it comes to his grade for the term. It is important to me that our players graduate. It is very important to me that they get the best education while they're here at State. It's just that during the basketball season, what with the travel, the practices, the games, it becomes particularly difficult for them to study.
Yeah, it is quite a load for a young man.
I understand you've been appointed to the athletic council, so I assume that you're sympathetic to our problems.
Well, I'll do what I can.
That's all I ask. Thank you.
You've got a big decision to make, Ricky. You had a sensational high school career. And you know we want you to come and play for the Wildcats next year. I want you to take a look around, son. It's McElroy Arena. 15 conference championships, 20 NCAA tournament appearances, a national championship. There's a lot of history in this building, son. A lot of tradition. 16,000 seats. 16,000 loyal Wildcat fans looking at you, Ricky Thompson, the freshman from Moultrie. I want you to picture yourself playing in the game that'll decide the conference championship.
What a ball game. 66-65, the Wildcats trail it. We're in the final 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and the brilliant freshman Ricky Thompson has the ball. He's dribbling across the 10-second line. He makes a good bounce pass over the sideline to Don Casey. Casey might bring it right back. No, he takes the ball into Lavelle, and Lavelle is closely guarded down there by Don Higgins. And finally now, as the clock hits 17 seconds left in the ball game, the ball is brought back out in front to Ricky Thompson. He looks up at the clock. He's got about 10 seconds left to play, and he knows what to do with it. He knows he's got to take the shot. He goes to a two-bounce dribble. He rises. He fires. It'll count if it goes. The state championship on the line. It's good. The Wildcats win it. Pandemonium breaks out. Ricky Thompson, the hero, is being mobbed. The kid out of Moultrie is the new kingpin at State.
You could do it, son. I know you could.
Say hello to Ted Barrington. Ted is the president of the Wildcat Club, and he is one of our program's biggest supporters.
How are you? Miss Thompson, it's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Say, this is quite a fine young man you've got.
Thank you. We're very proud.
Well, ma'am, you ought to be. Say, I wonder if you folks would let me drive you all back to the hotel.
In the limo, Mr. Barrington?
Why, sure. And listen, please call me Ted. I mean, everybody just calls me Ted. Come on, let's go.
Everybody, listen up. Mandatory drug test, and nobody leaves the locker room before being tested. Charles. Coach wants to see you right away.
You got my word on it. I'm not going to recruit another man for his position until his junior year, and I want you to tell him that. All right. Yeah. Listen, I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Good. Bye.
You want to see me, Coach?
Close the door. Sit down.
What'd I do?
I don't know. You tell me.
I ain't done nothing, I swear.
Good. You keep it that way. I want you to know we're counting on you now that Jackson's gone.
Yeah, I know.
You gonna pass your classes?
Yeah, sure. I got a guy. I'm gonna take the final tomorrow.
Good. Got something here for you. I want you to have. Now, come on, get the books.
What the man want?
Gave me $100, man. Said it'd be my new weekly.
He's giving you Jackson's bread, man.
Yeah, I know. Hey, man, I'm thinking about doing what Jackson did. Hey, I need the money. My mother's out of work. $100 a week don't mean squat. It ain't like Texas Western's gonna beat us. All you gotta do is just hold down the score. You want in?
I got to show my wares, man.
Yeah, well, you better show him quick, because you ain't gonna get a chance to play next year.
What are you talking about?
He's recruiting Ricky Thompson, man, from Moultrie. He was here visiting today. He had him at center court with the lights out, man.
Winning a conference championship?
Just like you won it when you was a senior in high school. You sure you don't want in? See you later.
Want to grab a beer?
You know, man, I've been thinking it over. I'll do it, but not for the coke.
No?
No, see, Byron did it for the drugs, man. He's dead. See, I got a new philosophy on life. Drugs are bad, money's good.
Just say no, huh?
That's right. Now I'll do it for $2,500.
That's kind of steep.
Hey, I gotta send some money home, you know? Hey, look, everybody's making money on basketball around here but me. Now, you guys get that kind of bread?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then I'll take a beer.
But it isn't amateur athletics. I mean, there's nothing amateur about it. These kids, they generate millions of dollars for the school. It's a business.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be students.
Only in, like, the Ivy League.
So what are you saying, that these guys shouldn't have to go to class?
Well, they don't anyway. Why doesn't the university just admit them as athletes, pay them off, and end the hypocrisy of calling them students?
How many of these guys would you say make it to the pros?
What am I, like the show answer man? I don't know, I'm just thinking aloud.
I'm just saying, like, 1 out of 10.
Okay, 1 out of 10.
Shut up. 1 out of 10, a strong school like this. What happens to the rest of them?
I don't know.
All right, the meeting will now come to order. First, I would like to welcome to the Athletic Council Dr. Adam Fisher of the History Department. All right, the first order of business is to announce that Ricky Thompson has signed a letter of intent to come to state next year. I can see you're all familiar with his fine high school career at Moultrie.
What were his SAT scores?
He had a 550.
Math or verbal?
Combined.
Dr. Sullivan, don't you get 400 points combined for just signing your name?
Yes, Mr. Burnett.
And what was Ricky Thompson's grade point average in high school?
He had a 3.0.
A 3.0 and a 550 combined SAT. I guess the teachers at Moultrie really dig basketball.
Well, let's get down to other business, shall we? Dr. Fisher.
Yes.
I understand you have Charles Lavelle in History 110.
Yeah, well, that's the rumor. I've never actually seen him in class.
Yeah, I understand. He failed to show up for his final.
Oh, he probably couldn't find the classroom.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't get at least a 2.0 average, he'll be ineligible for the rest of the season. Now, he's already got a B and 2 C's. An F would knock him off the court.
I see.
Now, is there any way you could consider giving him a makeup exam?
You want me to test him again for a test he never took in the first place on material he's probably never looked at?
Maybe an oral exam would really help the team.
Oral exam. You would not believe this kid's college record.
What kid?
It's a basketball player, Choo-Choo Lavelle.
Never heard of him.
You got to be the only one then. So how's it going with you, son? You get all checked into the dorm?
Yeah, I'm all set, you know. My roommate's still trying to get a date. I'm trying to beat him to it, though.
I hear you.
I got some bad news for you, though, Dad. The financial aid didn't come through.
This says I make too much money. They must be out of their minds.
You gotta be really poor to qualify.
I am really poor.
No, really poor.
The state is saying that I am not poor enough to send my son to a state university. I'm a public servant. I am poor by definition. Too bad you're not a 6-foot, 10-inch black man who refuses to go to class.
Black.
Not good enough. You gotta have a jump shot as well. Look, don't worry about this, son. We'll find a way, I promise.
Baby. Salad, ensalada. Ooh, the weenie. You believe the food they're serving in this place?
Yeah, those lovely noodles with a white cream sauce.
Well, you know, pasta. It's good for athletes, high in carbs.
The rest of the school knew what they were serving in this place. They'd storm the Bastille.
We have some very good news for you.
Yeah? Kids coming to some money?
A rich relative died.
Okay. Then tonight we make the bet.
Well, what's the line?
State's favored by 14. All they have to do is hold the score down, win by 10. We collect and nobody's suspicious.
But won't the bookie get suspicious when a college kid comes in to bet $10,000 against his own team?
Yeah, won't he smell that something's weird?
Of course. That's where Fat Al comes in.
Fat Al?
He's a very well-connected book. He'll lay the money off in Birmingham, Baltimore, Dallas, places like that.
Are we gonna owe this guy a percentage?
No. He just puts in his cash with our information. He'll bet against state as well. The trick is him spreading it around so nobody catches wise to the fix.
How do you know this guy?
He's a friend of my dad's.
Let me ask you something else. What if Texas Western is, like, really bad and they lose by more than 14 points?
Then we're in major freaking trouble.
Well, what if something else goes wrong and we get caught?
Hey, man, the players came to us.
Good point.
Look, I'll come by later and I'll collect the cash, all right?
Well, listen about that. You know, it's $10,000 is like a lot of grams. We kind of like to be there when you make the bet, just to make sure.
In other words, you don't trust me as far as you can throw me, right?
Would you trust you?
Absolutely not.
You want to see me, Coach?
Yeah, Charles, do you know who I am?
Yeah, you Fisher.
What class do I teach?
Don't you know?
Here's your grade, Charles.
Hey, man, I just want to tell you, I think it's very uncool you flunking me. You jeopardizing my career, my livelihood. I'm going lottery. They've been telling me that since the 9th grade. Do you even know what that means? That's the first 8 players picked in the NBA draft. I'm looking at $1 million, man, guaranteed. And you trying to take the ball out of my hands instead of helping out a little brother.
Charles, did you look at what that says?
Yeah, man, I know what it says. It says you hate basketball players.
Read it to me.
Hey, look, man, I told you.
Just read it to me. Says you passed, Charles. You can't read, can you? When was the last time you opened a book?
I don't know, 9th grade, maybe. But there was no need, man. I knew where I was going, and I didn't need no books to get me there.
Bets are in. We met the book.
Doesn't matter. I'm putting an end to this right now.
How?
I flunked Choo-Choo. That'll make him ineligible. He won't be able to throw the game against Texas Western tomorrow night.
But, Captain...
The boy is illiterate, Doug. He's got no business in college to begin with, except to make money for the university and the coach.
And himself. Don't forget, he stands to make a lot of money for himself once he turns pro.
And I may be taking away his only chance.
Yeah. Excuse me, Captain, but this sounds a lot like obstruction of justice to me. There are a lot of times when we know somebody's gonna make a big mistake. We don't usually stop him.
Sometimes we do.
Because he's a ball player.
No, because he's a victim of the system. A system that tells this kid that the way out of the ghetto is with a basketball, not with a book. End of discussion, Doug. He's not playing against Texas Western.
Hey, Fisher, I was just looking for you.
You can save it, Coach. I am not changing the grade.
The C was more than generous. You only needed to pass. I just wanted to thank you.
A C?
Yeah, Dr. Sullivan just showed me the card. You know, with a 2.2 average, Schutz is going to be eligible for the rest of the season. I really owe you one, man. Coming to the game tonight? See you there.
Tickets.
Hey, you kids. You guys take these, huh?
Hey, man, these have holes in them.
These are good seats. You don't tell anybody I got them from the player, huh?
Really?
You find out when you get inside.
Whoa. Come on, man. I want to see the warm-up. Thanks, mister.
Well, you making any money?
Yeah. I really want to see Texas Western anyway. It's too bad, though. It'll be a close game. What do you think? I know. I spoke to Chooch about an hour ago. We're in business, gentlemen.
So then somehow Dr. Sullivan must have gotten the grade changed, because the next thing I hear, Choo-Choo is suiting up. Listen, it's 20 minutes till the start of the game. Can you pull him?
I appreciate everything you and your officers have done, Adam. When this thing started, I had my doubts.
Yeah, well, frankly, so did we.
But I have to let Lavelle play.
Say what?
Did you ever play ball?
No, not really.
It's very hard for an athlete to go out there and intentionally give up. When push comes to shove, he may get out on the court and go all out. Either way, I've got to let Charles make that decision. And I have to have faith in the kid that he'll do the right thing.
Your call.
The Wildcats lead at 65-50, and this ball game's in the refrigerator. Here come the Wildcats again. From the top of the key, a jump shot by Choo-Choo. That's good. Gives them 23 points. The All-American out of Columbus, Ohio. Now for Texas Western, B.K. Maxwell comes to the front court. He's pretty well covered in the man-for-man. Rich Schaub, their best scorer, has fouled out of the ball game. Morales sets up a pick, and Maxwell bounce pass. Nice play to Whitley, who puts it up and in. The Wildcats don't want to stop the clock now. They're up by 15. Here comes Lavelle. They call him Choo-Choo, and he's definitely been on track tonight. They'll try to run the clock down now. Lavelle comes out to the NBA three-point line. Fires a shot. I don't believe it. Bad shot selection. Rebound Texas Western. They work the ball out in front. A 21-foot jumper. It's good, and Texas Western fights its way back. The Wildcats still up by a comfortable margin with a minute left to play. Choo-Choo's at the top of the key with the ball. Makes a horrible pass. If that was a shot, I'd call it a brick. He's had enough bricks tonight to build a chimney. A fast break develops for Texas Western. Here they come. Jensen swinging in from the right side. Slam dunk. They've cut it to 11. Lavelle brings the ball to the front court and takes it over to Casey. Beautiful touch pass right back to Lavelle for the slam dunk. And he blows it, ladies and gentlemen. The rebound, Texas Western. Long pass down the floor to Jensen. He goes to the hole, up and in. And that wasn't a gimme. Texas Western has outscored the Wildcats 8-0 in this run. Lavelle just jammed it on the rim, and he looked like a fifth grader on an 8-foot basket in the schoolyard. Hey, McKay is yelling for a timeout along the sideline. Texas Western would be right back in this ball game, folks, I think, if it weren't for the fact that there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. McKay is going absolutely nuts as he gets the timeout. Larry Struther is checking into the scorer's table, and that means that McKay is putting Lavelle on the pine for the rest of this game. And that's the coach telling the players, hey, I want 100% for a full 40 minutes. And Choo-Choo Lavelle will have to think about that for a long 20 seconds.
You did it, didn't you?
Just went cold, that's all.
You feel good?
Does it look like I feel good?
Hey, Chooch. Coach wants to see you, man.
Guys been, huh? I've been looking all over for you.
We've been around collecting suspects. We're cops.
You gotta be kidding me, right? You guys are cops?
Oh, we're cops. It's kind of a bad picture.
Hey, just remember, he came to me. He wanted to fix the game.
I'll be sure and remind the judge.
Hey, do I look worried? My father happens to be an attorney.
And a close personal friend of Fat Al's, right?
I'm fired. What do you mean I'm fired?
I mean, you're through here at state.
I got a contract.
You violated the morals clause, the academic clauses, and a host of NC2A regulations.
You haven't got a chance. What the hell do you know about running a big-time college basketball program?
I know I don't like what I've seen, and I know it doesn't have to be this way.
Tell it to the alumni.
I intend to do that.
I made a mistake. I realize that.
You messed with the integrity of the game. You do that, you can't play the game.
Oh, come on. How can you do this to me? You know the game. Hell, you wouldn't be sitting there except you were big time in the pros. Oh, come on, man. Give me a chance.
I'm giving you a chance.
You're throwing me out.
I'm not throwing you out of school, Charles. I'm just suspending you from the basketball team. Provided they don't send you to jail, you're free to stay. Get your degree. Learn to read. Lawrence McKay has resigned as head basketball coach, effective immediately. Assistant coach Tom Holloway has resigned as well. Charles Lavelle has been suspended from the team, pending an investigation into the criminal charges brought against him by the grand jury. In the future, no athlete will be admitted into this university without an SAT score of 700 and a high school C average.
Mr. Williams!
Mr. Williams!
Mr. Williams!
Mr. Williams!
Yes.
Coach Thompson at Georgetown and several others have argued that Props 42 and 48 put black athletes at a disadvantage, that it denies them the opportunity to go to college.
All student athletes must realize that they're students first. That attitude has to begin at the junior high and high school level. They must realize that they can't all make it to the pros.
Is it true that Choo-Choo Lavelle can't read?
This situation will be addressed by the remedial programs here at the university.
Well, how do you get through 2.5 years of college without anyone knowing?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the problem.
You were right about that dorm.
I was?
Yeah. I've been locked out of my room 3 times this week.
Ah, he was getting luckier than you, huh?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking that, you know, you could save a lot of money on dorm fees, and, you know, I could eat at home, and... What I'm saying is, can I still have the room in the basement?
Wait a minute. You're not just saying this because you feel bad about the money, are you?
Dad, I'm saying it because I want to live with you.
The keys to your entrance, son.
All right.
Stree! You gotta see this, man! What? Tutu LaVelle, man. He dropped out. Get out! No, it's the truth, man. He's turning pro. He's going lottery. Whoa! He's gonna get $1 million.